my little peaches, welcome back to another video, and I am so excited for today's video because finally we're going to be moving Robin, my peach not so berry sim, out on her own away from smoggy LA and into beautiful green little hot fuzz village. Literally, we're going to be moving to Henfoot upon Bagley. We're going to be embarking on her new detective career. Hopefully she's going to have a whole new life, a whole new experience out there. I'm kind of excited as well because she has this gourmet cooking aspiration, so I thought it would be quite cool to like buy locally organically grown produce, have this thing where she's like really into her work but she secretly is a complete foodie and loves cooking and maybe bringing foodies into work. Like, I'm so excited to develop her story and I cannot wait to get into today's episode. So if you guys are excited to age up Robin and get moving out into Henfoot and Bagley, please go ahead and give this video a cheeky thumbs up. And I'm really excited because today's video is actually sponsored by Wild. So a huge thank you to Wild for sponsoring today's video. And I always show you guys products that I'm like passionate about and that I care about, but this one I've actually just gone and like told Ali all about because I love this product. So what is Wild? This right here is Wild. This right here is my Wild. So Wild is a vegan and also cruelty free, which means nothing to do with this was tested on animals. Reusable deodorant product. Now I've been trying to switch out quite a lot of my things to reusable, from my shower products to my makeup products, but I haven't actually thought about touching my deodorant until I was approached by Wild. So with this Wild deodorant case, you actually use the same case for life, and they have some really, really cute cases that you can choose from. I got one with my name on it. The actual deodorant itself is delivered in completely reusable packaging through your letterbox, just like this. And the actual deodorant comes in these completely recyclable little boxes as well. So this is made of cardboard and it is so easy to put into the reusable case. So I'm actually currently using, and I have been all week, the orange zest flavor, which smells so freaking nice. And I did a test today. I put the deodorant on, let it sink in, and then I put on a black jumper, and look at that. No deodorant marks. Let me show how easy it is to switch out because I have a bunch of absolutely delicious flavors here. I say delicious, don't eat it. It's just for smells. I've got jasmine and mandarin blossom, which smells so good. That's a very fresh, soft one. Sandalwood and patchouli. Ooh, that smells amazing. It's kind of spicy. And then I've got fresh cottage sea salt. I feel like I'm at the beach. However, I'm kind of like in like full-on Christmas mode right now. I am so ready for Christmas, and this flavor, toffee apple. I'm already using like a cinnamon body wash and I want to add toffee apple to it. So let me show you how easy it is to replace my deodorant. All I've got to do is twist my deodorant back in. There's two little buttons at the side here. So I press them in and this slides straight off. I can just take off this, and like I said, this is all cardboard. So once this is done, it can just go in my recycling. I could even put it in my compost box. And I'm going to be adding toffee apples. So all I've got to do, pop it on like so. And then we are locked and loaded and ready to go. So now I'm going to be smelling so Christmassy, like toffee apple. So I truly love this product. I hate throwing things in the regular trash. I like to try and compost as much as I can. And this is going to save me so much waste. I'm actually going to order my mom one of these for Christmas. And I'm going to leave a link in the description below in case you guys want to buy one too. You pick your case, you pick your plan, your scent, any little goodies you want to add in there as well. And then you'll never need to buy traditional deodorant again. And you can actually get 20% off Wild using the code Clare Cottage. That is 20% off your subscription. So go ahead, check out that link in the description below to give it a go. The product is unisex. There are scents to match everyone, and the texture of this is so nice and moisturizing. So if you ever get soreness or like dry skin there, it's going to feel so much lovely with beautiful shea butter. And if you do decide to get this, please let me know because I would really, really like to hear your guys' experience with this too. I think it makes a really nice Christmas gift, particularly because this case lasts and you can personalize your case. We're channeling Robin's eco-ness with our Wild deodorant, and let's go ahead and get into today's video. So as soon as I get into the house, I am greeted with crying, which I kind of legit had forgotten was even a thing that was happening. I also got a notification that Camille has died. I'm sorry to say, guys, Camille is no longer with us, but her household funds have been given to her children, of which I believe she had 3. Let me check on Camille. She had 5 children? What? You had grandchildren? Camille. And of course Blossom wants to go clubbing because you want to go clubbing every night now, Blossom. She is enjoying her single life as an elder to its fullest potential, which I actually really support. So Camille had 5 children: Jermaine, Kellen, Jody, Abram, Princeton, who got married to Delaney, and they have 2 children now. They have Daniel Landgrab? Wait, these aren't her children. These are just your children. Who did you have these children with? You've got Daniel Landgrab, who you had with Emily Landgrab, and you also have a child surname, which is Milner. And I think we've seen the Milners before. Francesca Milner, Vikram Milner, Gideon Chen, Lacey Aquino. Okay, wait a minute. Aquino. There are 2 surnames here which should never have entered the same realm. We've got an Aquino here, and an Aquino here as well. Don't understand it, don't want to look into it. We also have a Milner, and we are in fact all Milners, really, because we all hail from Vernon Milner. So it's I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Also, why is Vernon not dead? Why is Vernon very much alive on this family tree? Vernon definitely died. 100% died. He died from eating a fish. I am fairly sure. I don't understand what's going on there. Honestly, when you get to this point, the family trees kind of end up a little bit wild. And we are on Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am 8 generations in. And we're actually, as today is going to be the big day that I wanted to do last episode, but I didn't get time to do it. But it's totally fine because we're going to be doing it this episode instead. We are going to be going ahead and aging up Robin into a adult and moving her out of the house. Now, we did have little baby Lily in the last episode. Very, very cute. Blossom babes. I feel like you were always in Imagination Club and I wasn't, so I don't really... Oh, Robin! Oh, Blossom just invited me to Imagination Club. Okay, that's nice. We did have Lily last episode. We also aged up Brother Kai, which makes him sound like a monk when I say it like that. We aged up Brother Kai into a teenager last episode as well. He was given the cheerleader goofball traits, and he also has the athletic aspiration. But today's going to be focused on Robin. So I'm kind of excited because I feel like it's very hard to focus and grow the heir of the next generation whilst you're still living in the house of the previous heir, who was, of course, Coral, who is looking happy but exhausted from having a baby as an elder. Like, honestly, intense. So I'm really looking forward to today's episode where we finally get the chance to go ahead and move Robin out, because as much as I love everyone in this house, they're all great characters, but I kind of want to see Robin blossom and, grow. Oh, hello. Who are you? It's not another no-name, is it? Andre Lilliard. Okay, it's one of our neighbors. I guess we gotta invite him in. But yeah, I'm really excited to get her out of this house. And also, I am very much a low sim population household. And as you can see by the tiny little display pictures down here, this household has started to get a little bit big and a little bit crazy. I mean, we've even got the flower bunny with us here today. I think we're all a little bit too old for the flower bunny in this house. So I need to go ahead and prep Robin, ready for moving out. She's finished high school now. She's ready to grow up and start a career. However, I don't really want to do her birthday until Mahina gets back from work. Well done for making it in. Genuinely, well done. And you know what? It's been wonderful to spend time with you. We've made many great memories and we'll make many more, I'm sure of it. That's because 1, they're both grown, and 2, she's about to move out. It's like me and my brother couldn't bear the sight of each other as children. As soon as we got a little bit older, things were so much easier, and I feel like it's kind of similar for those guys. So I just wanted to spend a little bit of time with little Lily before she leaves. She seems to be definitely trying to make as much time for her siblings before she goes as possible. Again, isn't it always the way? I might as well, with Kai, practice some of my hilarity because I need to max out my comedy skill. Also, I am kind of aware, you guys said in the comments, I went past gourmet cooking like a million times, but I learned something new the other day. The wheel is alphabetized. I did not realize that. So is the communication wheel. I legit never knew this was a thing. Like, if I go on Kai, I learned this when I was streaming. You guys told me. This is all in alphabetical order. Look, A's, C, B, C, D, E, F, G. I never knew that was a thing. That literally blew my tiny mind. But I should be able to do gourmet cooking. Wait a minute. No, it's there. It is there. So to help out mom and dad before I leave, I'm gonna do not fruitcake. Everyone hates fruitcake. I'm gonna cook them some nice foodies before I go because I know things are gonna be pretty difficult with a new baby on the way and your back problems since, you know, you are now elders. So let's do a nice final thing and then maybe we'll get Coral and Kai to move me out and Mahina might want to stay at home with little baby Lily. And it's almost Lily's birthday already. What? How have we had this many birthdays in 48 hours? I will never know. Oh my gosh. And brother's literally missing us so much. Like, he's already stressed about us moving out. I don't know why we're cooking in here, but he's following us around the house like a lost little puppy. He suddenly realized, oh, big sister's moving out. I'm actually gonna really miss her. Oh, Dane, did you do the same thing with me? And celebrate Robin's birthday by throwing a rocking birthday party. Mahina's a celebrity again. She's got 27 followers on Instagram. She did a good job at a good day at her job. But she do be looking kind of old nowadays. Blossom, babes, you got to calm it. You got to calm it. And in true weekend form, we've had a final weekend as a teenager in our pajamas. I did that a lot as a teenager, so you know, don't mind it one bit. But I'm gonna get everyone in here to celebrate Robin's moving out birthday. We've got your pasta. I'm gonna pop that in the fridge. It's my first ever gourmet cooking meal, so I now have gourmet cooking level 3. Maybe she has been gourmet cooking this whole time and I just never realized. And let's blow out our candles and head into adulthood. Mahina, babes, where are you? Mahina, come inside. What are you doing? It's my birthday. I'm blowing out my candles. At least the boys are here to celebrate with me and strange neighbor holding a camera. Why did we invite this man into our home? Why did we invite this man into our home? I do not know, but I'm now a young adult. So we already have the aspiration that we need for Peach Gen. We also are a goofball and we are lazy, which means I need to give you the final trait, which I need to check because I've forgotten what it is. Foodie, lazy, goofball. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. So these are the 2 skills. We've got to master gourmet cooking and comedy. Comedy, we're flying away. Gourmet cooking, we've got a bit to do. And then I get to join the correct detective career and marry a co-worker, which I'm really excited about. I've got to live in a different world to the one that I was raised in. Okay, so let's go ahead and give me the foodie trait. There it is. And let's nip into Cass. I genuinely don't think there's going to be too much difference in her appearance, but I kind of need to get her police interview ready. So I did update my Cass background finally, and my loading screen background's a peach. I'm sorry it took me so long to do. This would have actually been quite helpful for me because I somehow forgot what color peach was for many a year. This is her current teenage look. One, it's still kind of fairly high effort-ish, and we are meant to be a lazy sim. She's so short. It's actually adorable. She's the same height as her mom, whereas Kai is as tall as Coral, and Coral's quite tall. So like, look at the height difference. Oh, it's so cute. Imagine, this is me and my brother though. I'm not like short, but my brother is like a lot taller than me and they're like similar. So I think that's really cute. So there we go. I'm gonna give her very relaxed, comfy clothing. Although I would like to eventually, I like the idea of going a bit Miss Congeniality with her. I think that could be quite cool. I'm gonna lose the glasses because the mod that says that she needs glasses puts glasses on her anyway, so I don't need to do that. She's so small, I can barely even see her whole hair. And I'm kind of feeling a ponytail on her. Mind you, that is a very forward ponytail. Although it kind of looks like she just put her head upside down, just tied a bow in and then just left it, which fits the lazy vibe quite a lot. I'm sticking with Nightcrawler hair because it's got the right shade. I also my all-time favorite hair, which clearly I'm still not over. Oh, this is quite cute actually. 2 twists with quite a lot of the hair out at the front. I kind of like that a lot too. And I have to do this. Okay, you're pink, you're orange, you're peach, you're more blonde. It's like, that's what I have to like, that matches the background. I have to do that or else I can't tell the difference in the colors. And I've taken all of her makeup off as well, just because I feel like she suits that kind of like lower effort look. Oh, she's so small. Cute. I actually can't. She's adorable. I feel like she's gonna be like so feisty. You know, like it's like a trope, but you know, like the short, feisty, fierce girl. I feel like that's who she is, especially when she becomes a detective. People like, you know, they never expect her to be quite so amazing at detective work, but she's a firecracker. I love her. So now that she is all grown, still in her pajamas, I don't think I can do this at the PC. I think I have to go to Manage Worlds, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make them go to Manage Worlds and move it out that way. But We've got £63,000. So let's go ahead and move her into her own new household. I think since they've got £63,000, I like the idea in his head that he's like, I saved £25,000 for both of my children. So these guys. And then he's had another, but he's earning so much as Coral through his royalties for his books. And also Mahina's still acting into her old age. So I think Lily's gonna be okay. Because even with £50,000, they're still on £13,000. They've got like a whole, like, well, they don't because they're old. But the house could be sold. It's fine. I'm sure there's going to be enough for all 3 children. So Robin's going to get her 25,000 simoleons to move out. I also feel like he's going to be like, you should take one of the cats. Take Fizzy, take Crackle, take Snap. And she's just like, no, father. These are your cats. This was your decision. I don't have time in my life right now for a pet. Although, you know, we have to get her a pet because it is the way that we got to do things. She will be getting a pet at some point. So we've gone ahead and moved her out into her own house. So we were previously in the Del Sol Valley, which is based on LA. And, you know, they had a nice childhood there. They met some really good friends there. Their parents had a good career there. It made sense for them. But it doesn't make sense for her. And I think we like the idea that she wants to switch from like this smoggy city to somewhere bright, fresh, somewhere with clean air and green grass and also nice like locally grown vegetables. So we're going to be moving to Henford upon Bagley where we can use those vegetables for our gourmet cooking skill. And this is 1 Copplebottom Street. This is the house that I actually built for this pack. This is a slightly older version of the house. I've actually changed this house a little bit since then. So I'm just going to grab my, didn't mean to press that. Should not have pressed that. Okay, here we go. Lavender Cottage, which is the original name that I wanted to name it as well. And I like this because it's like right in the village center. It's very cute. It's very sweet. And I feel like, you know, if we're going to move into Henford and Bagley, it's kind of nice to move. This is so different from LA. She's going to get the biggest shock ever moving here. It's nice moving to the little village center. Also, if you're a policewoman, or, you know, a detective in a little English town, very Hot Fuzz vibes. It kind of makes sense to be right in the heart of the action. However, I am thinking this house is probably gonna be... Yeah, this is 64,000 simoleons. We did not get 64,000 simoleons. So I added a bunch of clutter upstairs here to try and make it look a little bit more like a, you know, like a little loft. But it would be cool for like a creepy loft. Oh, how am I gonna scrape back this money, guys? How much money are they gonna have to give her? Usually my generation start out with nothing. So this is actually the most somebody has got from like coming to the house. From like starting a new generation. Maybe we should do it as a rental instead. Okay, I've switched it to a rental. I don't know if this is gonna work. I've never done it before, but maybe we rent a house in England. So for now, I wanna try this. This might be the worst idea ever, but I'm just gonna move her into a blank lot so that I can then make her go on vacation. I have just realized I don't know if I can work on vacation, so this might not work. But we'll try it all the same. And we'll go for a 7-day rental. Okay, this might be the worst idea I've ever had. But we're here and there is a lot of ducks. That is a lot of ducks. Okay, I may be afraid of the ducks. Can I work on vacation? Is there a mod that lets me? Therefore, I can always live on vacation. Let's go ahead and find out. And I did say that the farms were gonna help me move in. So let me get onto detective career, which is right here. You wanna be the type of cop who's never really off duty? If so, this is the job for you. And we've got the rewards to support that unhealthy lifestyle. Yes. Outfits like police uniform to wear as pajamas. Dressing up in prison coveralls and decorating that bedroom into a virtual jail cell, complete with prison bar walls and a security camera. Okay, this could get real disturbing real fast. So let's go ahead and accept our job. It does say we have work in 14 hours. So fingers crossed it's going to start. My first day is tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm going to invite round Coral and Kai because they were meant to have moved me in. And here are some of the locals. Oh, hello. We even got people running through town. What is happening here? I do not know, but everyone's in a hurry. It could be an emergency. I do not know. But for now, I don't even need to worry because I'm just spending an evening like hanging out with my family because they want to make sure I moved in all okay into my new English rental. So I'm going to go ahead and cook them some foodies. And let's see how long the money can go when I'm spending £4,000 a week on rent. To be fair, those are more London prices than little Cotswolds village prices, but that's fine. At least everything looks very, very pretty here. Okay, so I've turned on eco footprint for the Cotswolds, this area right here. And, you know, currently it's neutral, but I will try and improve the eco footprint of the town so that we can try and make things look pretty while we're here. And it's like a nice little extra challenge we've got going on. And look at that, I have a food bowl all ready for a pet, but let's just get moved in before we start, you know, adopting wildlife. Although I feel like wildlife has already adopted us because there is a fox running around outside. And you've spent 2 hours on this meal. What are you doing? Oh, it's because there's a pot on the cooker. Let's move that for you. And despite the fact that it is spring and it's sunny outside, this is still England. So it is still cold. I feel like this is going to harm my eco footprint, but I'm going to light a fire just so it's all nice and cozy for our first day moving into our new place. And this is very different from our old house. It's cute though. I think it's going to be nice living here. It's very different. I feel like Kai is instantly like, it's cold here. Everyone's accents are weird. Sis, why are you wanting to live here? Why would you not want to stay in LA? And she's like, no, it's a job posting here. If I want to be a cop, I want to be like a small town cop in like a little place where I know everybody. So this is where I'm gonna live for a while and just see how it all works out. And they're very confused, but they are supportive thumbs, so they're kind of going with it. And okay, Kai is instantly off to go explore the attic. Yeah, there is a lot going on up here. There is a flaming basketball. I think, you know, the less we explore this attic, the better. He seems very scared and confused by the whole thing. And now is possibly been cursed by an object he's touched as well. Yeah, this is just whoever we're renting the house from. Let's not go through their stuff, okay? Oh, and Dad's wiping down the counters from us. I feel like Coral's gonna miss her a lot. Like, she's definitely a little bit of like a daddy's girl, so he's gonna miss having her around. But of course, as with all previous heirs, we'll keep them in the story. We will keep them in the loop. The air smells good here. I'm glad I went out today. So the air smells nicer here than it does in LA, which doesn't surprise me too much. Cotswold air is very refreshing. And as nice as this has been, Dad, I've got work tomorrow. Work starts in 10 hours, 9 till 6. The first thing we've got to do is try and interrogate a suspect in order to get promoted. And I kind of low-key need to try and work up this career quite quickly because, you know, I'm going to need the money because it's going to be very expensive living here. So I think what I'm going to do, I know I'm baking again, but I want everyone at work to like me. So I'm going to bring in a snack. Thing is, everyone hates fruitcake, but it also feels like this, you know, whenever you have a welcome wagon, they bring you a fruitcake. So in Simlish, in the Sim world, I feel like fruitcake is the way to like welcome or be welcomed. So I'm going to bring fruitcake into my co-workers tomorrow. She's like disgusted with herself for doing this because we all know how much we hate fruitcake, but we're going to do it so we can try and make friends with our new co-workers in order to have a good impression. I don't know where Kai went. I feel like he's like touched an object in this attic and been like transported to another universe and we've all just kind of not noticed. And he's out having a whole action film adventure and we just don't know anything about it. Coral, however, can't tear himself away. He's not ready for his little girl to be all grown up and moving out. He's like, look, so proud of her, but she's like, it's 1 a.m, Dad. You gotta go. You gotta let me cook my fruitcake, okay? However, look at this. She's introverted. Talking drains her. So she's like loving spending time. Oh, geez, well done. She's loving spending time with her dad, but at the same time, she's like, you need to give me a bit of space, Dad. You gotta give me a bit of space. She's been stuck in a household full of people. And, you know, Blossom and August coming in all the time. She's just so ready for her own space, but not yet, apparently. Okay, the fruitcake is done. It doesn't go off, which makes me question those ingredients, but I'm going to pop it in our inventory so we've got it all ready to bring to work tomorrow. Did you steal your dad's laptop? Did he give you his laptop? That's so sweet. And Coral, you've got to take the hint. You're not the main character anymore. This is really sweet, but like, let me go. Let me go. Let me grow up. Leave me on my own. No, you're cleaning this toilet after I've literally used it once, Dad. This is too much. You gotta give me some space, Dad. You just gotta. I'm a bit worried about how Coral's handling this whole me moving out on my own situation because not very well. He is a neat sim, but this general situation, less neat. Oh, and look at this. Look at their sentiments. Coral's sentiment about Robin, deeply wounded. I think it's because she's moved out. He's like literally so upset that she's moved out. And look, Daddy dearest, from the best relationship and little discipline. And okay, time to see if this little rental works or was actually a terrible, terrible idea. You're overthinking it. It's gonna be fine. You've got your fruitcake. Okay, you're gonna smash this first day. And oh, she doesn't like the taste of the water from the taps here. You know how you get used to the water where you grow up? Like the tap water, and then if you try tap water from anywhere else, it tastes weird. She doesn't like the tap water from here, which is surprising because the tap water, a lot of like, you know, country places in the UK, is actually like bottle quality, like standard. It's pretty good. Where my parents from in Harrogate, they bottle it and sell Harrogate spa water. It's in the bottle with a black label. You may have seen it. So yeah, we said that there was definitely going to be a teething period, a difficult period. She's thinking about Coral, bless her. But is it going to let me make her go to work? Please, 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 please. No! On vacation? Okay, it doesn't work. Can I click her and make her go to work or anything? I don't want vacation when I'm on holiday. I want to treat it like a rental in real life, not like a holiday rental. Okay, I am going to see if there's any mods that let me do this. Oh, I can't find a cheat for it. I really, really wanted to do things this way because I thought it'd be really cool to have her as like a rental situation because I've not done that before. And I also just realized she's entered the police career at level 3. How did she do that? She didn't go to uni. How did I just sweep in at level 3? That makes no sense to me. Is it because I have the entrepreneurial trait? She also, by the way, would be happy to be pregnant, which is interesting. This isn't going to work then. I'm going to have to move it into this lot. So just give me 1 second to do that. Okay, so I moved it in properly, but we'll pretend it's still a rental. Maybe we'll do a thing where like on a Monday morning, we've got to, maybe not tomorrow, Monday or Friday, we've got to like pay rent or something. Maybe we can do that. And I'm also going to set her to cadet level 1. Because I just feel like it makes way more sense. I don't know why she started at level 3, but I like starting from the bottom and working my way up. So that's good because it's now Sunday and we actually have a weekend to kind of get to know our town a little bit, which I think is nice as well. So we can sort of head in to our town center. It is a miserable grey day, which if you knew anything, with a chance of rain, this is like, get used to this, Robin. If I look out, oh, it's actually blue sky. Wow, I'm so sorry. I just absolutely trashed you, England, and you're looking pretty good right now. But generally, it does tend to be kind of grey here with a chance of rain. Oh, and dead people. Mahina's happy that we got our new job. I just kind of like the idea of her, you know, doing a grocery shop and like all of these little cute local things, supporting like local like fishmongers, butchers, grocers, there we go, and doing things this way rather than, you know, trying to go to like a big supermarket. We're doing like local green nice things. However, we're not buying avocados because we are truly millennials, but we can't afford that because it's 75 simoleons. What can I afford? What is the cheapest thing you're selling? I can buy a spinach. I can buy a spinach. I could plant a spinach actually. Maybe a little mushroom. I just would like to grow a few little things in my garden because I'm pretty sure my garden has, I'll show you my house's traits when we go back. And then we've also got the garden store here with Agnes Crumplebottom. Now, I can do like things for the town, which could be a helpful way to earn a little bit of extra cash and could just be like a nice way to like, you know, get to know the town a little bit. I don't want to do loads of these because I did a bunch of them when I first tried out this pack. But it is going to be helpful for money, right? And would also feel quite lonely. You know, we don't know anyone here, so it could be nice to do. Okay, who's this? Who are you? What do you want from me? This is another useless tourist. We're not a tourist. We want to move here. Oh, you want to help? I'll see about that. I've been meaning to get some pumpkin and that pub's been a hotspot of disgustingly flirty Sims. Show me that you know the first thing about growing things and berating folks, and maybe I'll have more for you to do, and I could use a drink. Okay, is she... I don't feel like the locals are gonna... Okay, we've accidentally tried to make friends with the least friendly person in the whole of the town. So that was probably an error. We've got to plant a pumpkin as well. I'm not going to be able to afford to do this for a while, Agnes. And scold the grocery owner? Oh, jeez. This is not good. We've been in this town for one night and we're already being bullied. And I've got to go scold the poor grocery store owner. Oh, man, this was a bad idea. I do want to use a bold pickup line on someone, though. And get a promotion and also perform a comedy routine. I'm thinking in the pub, I may set up like a little microphone and I can do like comedy nights in the pub. I think that would be quite cool. And I meant to like, you know, do comedy on evenings. So this feels like it makes sense. Okay, so this is a little pub. I figured if I set up my little comedy area here, then that will fulfill both sides of my not so berry challenge in that I both want to be a police officer but also an absolute comedy sensation as well. Despite the fact I'm very introverted. So I'm gonna go perform my routine about llamas and realize I've set the mic up the wrong way around. I mean, you are introverted, so maybe this is a good practice for you. Don't look at who you're talking to. Or maybe this is your thing. You do comedy routines, but you're actually way too nervous to ever look at anyone because you're kind of introverted. You're much happier, you know, discovering clues and arresting folks rather than having to make eye contact with them. Oh, people do find me funny. Okay, that's good. That's good to know at least. I am kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go grab some bangers and mash at the bar because I'm trying real hard to be English right now. And it's $9. I've used up my money very quickly. I'm feeling tense. Anxiety intensifies from being an introvert. She is definitely quite stressed by walking into a room full of new people. I think you're being really brave. You're being super duper brave. Look, there's your bangers and mash. You've moved to a whole new country and you've also moved to where old people live in England. So good luck with that love life, Robin, because it might be a struggle. Still, I'm going to try and make her some friends. I think everyone in England will be like, wow, you're like, your accent. You're from LA? That's so cool. They would love that. So, but she is feeling very stressed. I think I'm going to take her away from the pub soon. And she is in walking distance from the pub to her house, which... Again, I think that's lovely, but I'm not sure how much she's going to love it. However, it is very hot fuzz, which is kind of what we're going for. Mahina's calling to check on her. Q. I also think we should text friendo Trey, just send him a little text, let him know we've arrived and everyone speaks weird. You definitely took your dad's PC. This is Coral's PC. Oh, well, maybe Coral gave you the PC. I don't know why this is in your inventory, but we are meant to be meeting our soulmate tomorrow, so I might use it to research some pickup lines. Prep for love. And then I'm gonna get her like, oh, she wears the glasses when she's looking at things close to her, doesn't she? Then I'm gonna get her like a nice night's sleep ahead of tomorrow when we have our actual first day. Don't be having any flirty dreams, okay? And the eco footprint of Henford-on-Bagley is going more green. When I can get a bit more money, I would like... Can you put solar panels on a thatched roof? Probably not, but I would like to try and make it look I want to try and get the whole village green. I think it would look really pretty. And it would make it even more opposite to what she grew up at in LA. Okay, and it's time. Officially first day. Meet co-workers. I hope one of them's a hottie because I'm going to have to marry them. Let's go. And this is the police station. Now, this is a renovated slightly, I think, from the little Simsy save file. However, oh my gosh, look at me in my police uniform. What? Ah, look at a little face sheen. Oh my gosh, screenshot. However, I want to make it look, I know this doesn't look like Henford-upon-Bagley. It looks very much like Willow Creek vibes, but I want this to look like it's in England. So I'm really hoping this doesn't break things. In fact, I'm going to save things now just in case it does, because, you know, we've already messed things up once today. And let's have a nosy at some of the ones on the gallery. Now, this one is like a county police station. That could work. That could definitely work. It has been tested. Good to know. Barbie police station. There's a lot of good police stations on here, but I feel like this one, I feel like that could work. This is by Joel 1990 YT. And let's go ahead and place it and see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen to all the Sims inside of it. Fingers crossed they don't get crushed. Okay. Wow. Oh no, everyone's got out of the cells. It's fine. I'm just causing mayhem on my first day. Hopefully everyone goes back to work. So this is our police station, which I still feel looks distinctly American, but it looks a little bit more like vibey and fits the area a little bit better, I think, if it is meant to be in Henford-upon-Bagley. And here is how it looks on the inside. So here are the cells. Here is the lobby. This room here for fingerprints and whatnot. We've got toilets back here and then upstairs. We've got interrogation rooms. We've got lockers. And we've got, okay, this is where the heart of the action is going to take place because this is where I'm going to go send you to go sit now. Don't have a nap on your first day because we need to go get our very first case assignment. And okay, our co-workers are coming in now too. So you get yourself a case assignment and why don't we go have a look at everybody that we work with. So this is another officer, same level as us. This is Caitlin Parikh. I don't know how to say the surname. But we've got Caitlin here with, oh, Elder. Nabuya is an Elder assistant. We've got Elder Lae as well. We've got me, myself and I. We've got a lot of elders working here. That's what I'm noticing. Could kind of do with some fresh meat, you know? There's Andre over here with the blue hair as well. Now, Andre's not terrible. He is, however, an adult. So he's a life stage above us. And then we've got young adult here, Jamie. Oh, Jamie McKay as well. Okay, she's got some juicy brows. Where is our boss? I don't know who our boss is, but I need to travel to the crime scene. And I have, I'm afraid, let all the criminals out their cells. There they all are. They're looking somewhat happy, some sad. And this is our boss, Shingo. Shingo is the chief. Shingo is a young adult. Now, if there's an... Oh, and we've got one more co-worker here as well. Teresa, who is the receptionist. So, I'm thinking of getting rid of elders so that we can keep like a nice fresh supply of young adults, because ideally that's who I'd want to date. So I've kind of got the oldies to quit, get them out of here, and I just do want to meet all my co-workers. So this I'm kind of calling my desk because this is where I sat first. I'm going to put my little fruitcake on here. And let's just meet everyone. Let's say hello to Caitlin and Andre and Teresa. And also it's going to make us look like a complete suck up, but we also need to make friends with the chief. Oh, and Jamie too. I like Jamie. I feel like Jamie might get some CC. Oh, she just did an evil laugh though. Maybe we're not so sure about you now, Jamie. Okay, so now that I've met everybody at my job, we've got a bit of a Brooklyn Nine-Nine situation going on here. I am now starting to feel, however, a little bit stressed. There's a little bit too much going on around me, so I'm gonna go make a travel to her crime scene. She's left the fruitcake for everyone. They're happy, they're vibing. And I need to remember how to do this career because honestly, it's been a while. Okay, so we're here. Oh, no way. We're at a crime scene in Solani. Is that? That's Clem's house over there. Okay, this is very suspicious. But also not at all surprising. Not surprising whatsoever. Okay, we really need to get rid of some of these elders. I'm not loving the fact that I'm working with a bunch of old folks. We do have another young person. All the young person in this village seem to have the same haircut. Oh, and I think she's attracted to him. I can do that introduction, like the attractiveness introduction, that I think she's into him. And oh my gosh, this is a lot for my first crime scene. There's 2 graves here, which means this is a murder. And also, this is the surname of one of our officers as well. Okay. Yep, called it. She finds him very attractive. Austin. However, let's get this show on the road. Let's collect some evidence and take some pictures and whatnot. How did these people live? Why do you have such little furniture? I don't understand. And is it going to spawn new police officers at every case I go to? Because if so, I actually will have a pretty big dating pool, which is going to be fun. Now, it's telling me I need 3 crime photos and 5 clues. Unless I'm being dumb, I can't see anything else. I can only see this and the one outside. Oh, maybe I gotta search for clues. Let's do some of that. Okay, look at me go. I'm searching. No, my workday ends in an hour and oh, there we go. All I've done is ply people with fruitcake at my job and not done a great deal of actual detective work. And no, we gotta stay late. I wanna stay late. I can already feel she's going to make this job her whole life because I want to keep working. Okay, so because she found Austin kind of attractive, although he's a little bit older, I'm just going to like crack a funny joke before I leave because I am quite the comedian if you hadn't noticed. I actually do my own gigs. You can't look at my face while I do them, but I do them in the local pub just in case you were interested. You're a jester. I know you would be. I think we could get on famously if I'm being honest. And now I've got to return to the police station. So this has been wonderful. You've been apparently attractive. I can't see it personally, but apparently you have been. And let's do some chemical analyzing. I don't know where this is and I've forgotten how to do it. The good thing is the criminals are back in their cells. So I didn't completely ruin the whole town the first time I went to the police station, which is nice. Oh, and there's a whole upstairs floor. And Lily is a toddler. Ah, little Lily is aged up. Cute, cute, cute. We'll have to CC her up for the next episode. So there is a whole floor upstairs, which is cool. And I was looking, she also finds our boss, Shingo Endo, who definitely needs a little bit of CC work as well, but she finds him attractive. So she's into Austin and she's into Shingo. And my analysis failed. You've only got 2 minutes. You're not going to be able to do another. Oh no, I've got an hour. Okay, good. I've still got an hour. I'm like desperate to keep at work. Luckily, I took 5 pieces of evidence, so I've got 4 more times to get it wrong, and that's fine. The higher my logic is, the more chance that I get this right. Should have probably played chess a bit more as a kid. You failed again? Come on, babes. Get it together. And I do have a sore throat. To be fair, you've just moved to a new place. I feel like you're getting you've just exposed yourself to a bunch of new people, so you're probably gonna get like a flu or a cold, and I'm not gonna do it on time. It's okay, Robin. It's your first day, and analyzing things isn't easy. You did an adequate job. I mean, I think she did a great job personally, but whatever. Oh, and we've got bills of £1,700 to pay. So that's gonna be sort of difficult. It's late. Should I sleep? It's 7 p.m. It's not that late. But we've moved to our new house. We're tired after our first day of work. We're feeling a little bit sick from rubbing shoulders with all of these English folk and their new interesting and wonderful diseases. But we've enjoyed our first day at our job. We seem like the kind of person that's going to really throw ourselves into our work as well. We know where we can do our little comedy nights at the local pub whilst also making our co-workers laugh as well. If there's any co-workers you would like me to CC up in the next episode, let me know. There is also, of course, our little sister, Lily, who will need CCing up as well in the next episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to show it some love. And also, please don't forget to check the link in the description below so you can learn more about Wild like myself and begin your eco deodorant journey. And I'll see you guys in another episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.